Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking Gear with a really quick first impressions video. No shooting or anything like that because this is just the Texas Plinking Gear channel. But some quick impressions on this new optic that's pretty highly anticipated for me anyway. But this is an Arken Optics SH4 Gen 2. If you guys haven't heard of Arken Optics, I feature them quite a bit in the main channel with the EP4 line and the Gen 1 of the SH4. And in short, they are a company that makes really economic optics, like many do, but these guys actually really knock it out of the park, in my opinion, off spec sheet alone, and then the quality actually follows up with the spec sheet. This SH4, though, Gen 2, just kind of shot all that to a new level. Lowered price point, higher end overall features. Price point on this here, which is a 6-24 by 50, is $399. So you're about 400 bucks. So again, zoom range 6-24, you got a 50mm objective lens, 34mm main tube. It is on the first focal plane, their own reticle on this one, and it's a really nice one. I'll get some scope cam and some pictures here and there. And then first time for an Arken Optics, you have Illumination. The kind of center kind of cross and then that center dot. Really nice reticle, all the way down to 6. Very visible. And then all the way to 24, the center dot's still nice and fine, so nothing gets too big. It's just a really nice setup. You got parallax on the side now with number markings, with the kind of long box and triangle type of deal. I'll get some B-roll there so you guys know what I'm talking about. But they actually put numbers to label it out. Very nice. Gosh, what else am I forgetting here? Let's go ahead and check out the box because it kind of listed some stuff here. Let's see, you still get your lifetime transferable warranty. And then let's see here, you got waterproof, fog proof, 50 BMG rated, 0 stop, 0 reset, first focal plane, HD glass. One thing that's new with Arken is they do something called like the precision pack, I think it is. And I think it's normally 60 bucks, but if you're buying it, adding to cart with the actual scope itself, it's half off, so it's like 30 or 34.99, something like that. The precision pack's pretty darn cool. I have it here. It comes with a throw lever, as you can see here. Fits this and the EP4. I thought I'd mention that, but you got a throw lever. You have a bubble leveler, again, the screw and the wrench for that size. Very cool. And then you get this right here, which could, if you want, just be an accessory bag, or it's a rear shooting bag. It just comes unfilled. There goes the table. But yeah, you could fill that up with rice, airsoft BBs, sand, whatever you see fit, and then you can have a rear bag for stability. You also get a patch, you get some stickers, all kinds of stuff. So for 30 bucks or 35 bucks, whatever it was, once you add to cart with the optic, really good value. They also make their own mounts and rings too. Once you go 34mm main tube, the price for mounts just kind of goes up with that. It's like the 34mm tax, if you will. Not with Arken. So Arken makes their individual rings, if you want to run that, for about $59.99. 30mm tube or 34, different heights as well. You got like 97.97, and you have over an inch, all kinds of stuff. New is this guy right here though. This is their new kind of rigid precision Arken Optics mount. That's a 20 MOA cantilever mount. Typically not something I would run on a bolt gun, but I actually wanted a higher kind of scope here because I was going to have a night rail here, so I'm going to test out the illumination capability because I'm going to run a night clip on here, like a PVS 30. And again, 60 bucks. So everything's just so economic. So once you get your scope, precision pack, and the mount, you're still well under half of the value that I would have thought the scope would have been. Let's go over clicks real quick though. A little step above the EP4, which I already thought was a nice and tactile kind of click. This is actually even more telling, but not as audible. So if you're the one doing the milling, it's really nice. I'm sure you guys will be able to hear it. I'll shut up for a second. You guys can try to listen for it. It's not muted by any means, but it's definitely more of a solid thud than a really loud click and clack, like zip ties or something like that. This is just like a solid thud. The windage and elevation feel identical to each other. I feel I had to mention that just because there's some scopes where some feel more mushy or whatever. Overall, really just a perfect click, if I'm being honest. Okay, so they come in mils or MOA. This one is MOA. I'm usually a mils person. I actually have 2 of these on the way that are mils, but MOA was the first one available, so fantastic. 0.25 MOA, quarter MOA adjustments, or 0.1 MRAD per click. Kind of the standard at this point. Your illumination, again, new for Arken Optics, you have 1 through 10 with the off in between. each one. I really appreciate that, just because if your favorite mode happened to be 7 or whatever, it's nice to just be one click away from it rather than having to, you know, go all the way back to the start to turn it off and all that good stuff. So I want to kind of overlay some video, but you have to keep in mind that it's not going to do justice because I'm running the Tacticam. So this is just kind of an option to where I can still look through the scope, but kind of slip this on here and record scope cam. But I just realized looking at the footage just now, it doesn't do it justice because the color deformation that you might see and the blurriness is into the camera. The camera wasn't knowing to focus on the image or the reticle or both or neither. And then it's just not as, you know, how great of quality can something that size be. So you're looking through the Tacticam. From the naked eye, I could just tell you it looks fantastic, but I thought I'd throw some Tacticam footage in here just to show you, kind of running through the zoom range and all that stuff between 6 and 24. What I want to do though, what I haven't done yet, or I haven't got pictures of it, I did this last night though, is I want to run my PVS-30 like I had mentioned. So yeah, last night I was testing this out. I didn't take any pictures, scope cam, or no video or nothing like that. But just from the naked eye kind of looking through this, it was a great host. You know, you got like something that's like a refurbished military buyback thing, goes for about $5,000, coupled with a scope that's $399. And it actually kind of seemed very, very cohesive. This doesn't seem like it's the weakest link in this whole kind of build here, which you guys would see more on the main channel, Texas Plinking. I want to do some night shooting on the main channel too, featuring this setup. But yeah, usually I say spend as much on the optic as a whole build. This is a little testament to what it could do, but so far I'm really, really impressed. Anyway, again, I know that was a very, very quick look. Hopefully I had enough kind of B-roll and pictures here and there to kind of suffice and kind of give you guys a little impression on that. But I am very, very excited to kind of run through its paces, and you guys will definitely see more on the main channel. That is Texas Plinking. But if you guys are interested in this, again, a $399.99, so $400 for the optic itself, mils or MOA, precision pack, and then the mount itself or rings. I'll put a link in the description to where you guys can check all that stuff out. If you guys use the code Texas Plinking, you get free shipping. Link in the description. You guys can check that out. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to run through its paces. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys next time. Take care.